I need to know how to fix a Kenmore refrigerator ice dispenser.
There is a reason that any fridge with an ice maker has a 50% higher rate of repairs, and that's on top of it being a Kenmore.
That doesn't tell me how to fix it.
If the water hose leaked and froze the ice dispenser in a block of ice, throw out the ice maker as soon as you break it free of the freezer.
I said the ice dispenser, not the ice maker.
If the ice maker is dead, that explains why the dispenser dispenses no ice. That's why an IS error for an ice maker short or wiring problem explains why there's no ice for it to dispense.
There is some ice in the ice maker. And I haven't seen the IT error for the ice maker self-test failing, but that doesn't matter since it has made some ice.
If the ice level control board is defective, it won't detect ice and thus might not dispense it.
That would turn off the ice maker too, if it reads the level as too high, but that wouldn't prevent it from dispensing the ice it has.
If the chute is frozen shut, it can't dispense ice.
That I could at least fix with a blow dryer.
If you see the GF error on a Kenmore fridge, it doesn't see enough water flow, whether that's because the water is turned off to the fridge or the flow meter is malfunctioning, I don't know.
I can get water through the water dispenser, so lack of water isn't the reason.
That rules out a defective water inlet valve. It doesn't rule out a water dispenser door hinge rusted stuck.
And if I can get water through the dispenser, the problem isn't a frozen water line, either.
If the seals on it aren't properly mating, you could end up with water dripping from the ice dispenser as the ice is warmed by the leaking air and melts drip water through the gap.
Sometimes that's only due to excess ice building up on the ice dispenser chute and dripping in.
If you're lucky, cleaning it once is sufficient. If you're unlucky, the dripping water through the chute is really from ice buildup in the freezer and defrost heater melt that isn't going down the drain it should.
In some cases, the ice actually covers the freezer drain.
If you break through the ice over the drain, then the water should go through the drain and not the water dispenser.
That depends on the design of the fridge, and I don't think it is the case with mine.
One thing we have not discussed is how the freezer door switch turns on the freezer light if you have one when you open the door and turns off the ice maker and ice dispenser.
I didn't even know there was one.
If that door switch is broken so it thinks the freezer door is open all the time, the ice maker is mechanically fine but won't run, and even if there's ice in it, it won't dispense.
At least that's something to replace other than the ice maker.
That's on the list of possible fixes too. But at least you have some cheaper things to check first.